is in vain without the bridge reopening. Fund and fix the bridge.
And the only way now, and we'll see the government we have nowadays, it's all to do with threats. Well, we should threaten it too. Thank you.
So I immediately wrote, and I haven't had a response. I joined with Andy Slaughter from Hammersmith, Fleur Anderson from Putney, and Ruth Cadbury from Brentford and Isleworth, and we collectively wrote to the Prime Minister to impress upon him the absolute urgency of dealing with this. And we haven't had a response. I wrote to Grant Shapps last week and said, I haven't had a response. We really do urgently need to get somebody engaged here to fix this issue. And I wrote again yesterday to the Minister responsible.
I call on Hammersmith and Fulham Council to put your hand in your pocket.
Thank you very much for joining us this evening, Mr. Harcourt. On behalf of local residents, of those protesters we just saw, and of businesses we saw in the video just now, why haven't you been able to come up with a solution to solve this problem of Hammersmith Bridge?
It's all talk.
Well, as your report has just been saying, and TfL, our prime concern was the safety of the public, which is why we had to shut the bridge.
I don't feel safe going along the unlit towpath and around Duke's Meadows. There's been a stabbing and there's been mugging, and I do not feel safe.
Is in vain without the bridge reopening. Fund and fix the bridge.
There are people who are responsible for this, and they have achieved nothing.
We're working very closely with government.
You haven't put any more buses on?
Today, which
Literally nothing.
has been very positive in trying to move forward. And we're working closely with TfL as well to try and get a point-to-point shuttle bus service in place at the earliest opportunity. So
You've had 3 weeks!
To the government, we've got the bridge to a point where all the work's been done in designing the work that needs to be done.
A lot of plans, but nothing seems to have been done as of yet.
It's all talk.
Yeah, the bridge has been closed for a month to pedestrians. It's been closed for over a year before that to vehicles. You've had a long time to plan this.
Cowan, Shapps, De Vere, Sunak, Johnson. It's your responsibility to make good on your promises to fund and fix this bridge.
This is penny wise pound foolish, or vindictively political, because we didn't vote the right way.
It's been, obviously, we've been having to monitor the situation, and as we've discovered the cracks first, and then the fact that bearings had seized up, so we've had to adjust the amount of work and the level of work that had to be done.
They were elected on a manifesto that promised £100 billion investment in infrastructure.
Investigations that have happened, there's been an engineer's report too, which the council won't release. Protesters and local people think there's a reason for that. You might be covering something up. Is that true?
It is shocking. It's disrespectful, not only to the MPs, but to us.
Well, there's absolutely nothing to cover up. It is absolutely clear, I make no secret of the fact that we have found a number of micro-fractures in the pedestals, the bits that actually anchor the chains.
Right, so you'll share the report then, sir?
I can look at that report. There are certain details in there that I might not want to.
So you'll share the report then, sir?
I can look at that report.
When do you think, as somebody who works for the council, the bridge is going to reopen?
Well, we hope to be able to get a temperature control system in place in the next couple of weeks, monitor that, and if that shows that the cracks have stabilised, then hopefully we'll be able to reopen the bridge to pedestrians and cyclists in the near, not too distant future. But we're looking at a minimum of 10 weeks or a bit longer still.